So Pokemon Generation 10 games were finally revealed to be Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves. Never could have guessed that one. And before I say anything else, that presentation literally told us nothing. It told us nothing about champions. Nothing about Winds and Waves, just the starters, and everything else was just, dumb basic shit that didn't need to be in the presentation, as always. But it was very cool to see Pokemon XD. I got really excited. But we are here today, right now, in this moment, to talk about Generation 10, Winds and Waves, and the new starter Pokemon. I've thought a lot about them. I've watched the trailer a couple of times, but the thing is, I didn't really need to watch it too much, because there's nothing. They don't show us shit. All I see is really poor graphics throughout the entire thing. The only thing that looks kind of decent is the ocean water, because it has to. It has to look decent, because the whole game seems to be a big ocean. It's a very tropical region, which I don't know why with the 30th anniversary we're going to another tropical region, because for the 20th, it was Sun and Moon. But even so, the graphics still look poop. Sure, maybe the textures are slightly more detailed, slightly better than the last game, but it's still looking like some shit like, GameCube Wii game, like not even a Wii game. There's some Wii games that look way better than this. You can still see all the pixels and everything, and yes, sure, this is in development, blah, 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 it doesn't matter. Legends of EA's gameplay looked the exact same as when they first showed us the game, so. And the main characters, better than Scarlet and Violet, but they still have this weird style, like, where they look like dolls, and I don't like it. They look like anime dolls. It's off. They don't look like Pokemon protagonists. Whereas the Legends of EA protagonists I actually liked, because it reminded me a lot of like the black and white designs for the characters and X and Y's, and the characters are supposed to be older in that game. But Pokemon characters always looked older than they actually are. And I think it's a little weird now, because now they're doubling down into like, we have to make it look like a 10-year-old. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the water texture right now, the water like animation. It looks like jelly. Oh my god, like, it literally looks like jelly. Never mind, I take back what I said about the water. It's not good at all. It doesn't even look like water. It's like jelly, like, ew. Is it made out of Jigglypuff? Like, what's going on here? Goomy? But Winds and Waves, those names are so unoriginal. So bland. You couldn't be creative. You couldn't come up with something creative. And it seems like the coloration is now green and blue, which they've never done before. There's always been like a red and blue thing going on. It's interesting that it's green and blue. The Waves does like, the logo goes into purple. It goes from blue to purple. And the logos, I love the logos. I think the logos are really well done. They're really nice. I like them a lot. It's the names. Like, come on, man. You couldn't think of something else? Honestly, you know how in the Scarlet and Violet DLC they have teal and indigo? They could have applied those colors to these games. Pokemon Teal, Pokemon Indigo. It would have worked perfectly with what they were trying to do. But hey, I just come up with great ideas. I'm not the guy who actually is creating the great ideas. But again, like, all they did was show us some shit. Oh yeah, and there's that big building. It reminds me a lot of Phoenix City from Pokemon Coliseum in XD. There's like a town that looks like Pacific Town with like the huts on the ocean. But yeah, like the game just looks so pixelated and so gross. And this is apparently on Switch 2. This is Switch 2 gameplay, so if the game's still looking like this in Switch 2 gameplay, and the fucking pond, oh my god. The pond that the Timpole is in, the water's not even water. It's just like a layer of shit that kind of looks like water. It's terrible. And speaking of terrible, the starters. Holy shit. They look like AI generated Fakemon. Especially two of them. One of them has a decent design. Brout, I fucking hate that thing. That ugly little bird thing. What the fuck is it? Get it the fuck out of here. It should be erased from existence. I don't know who thought that was a great idea. I bet it was the same guy who made Quaxley, because you had a duck with a hair thing going on, and now you have a little bird with an eyebrow thing? What is with the hair and the birds? Like, is this someone's fetish? Like, what's going on here? I don't understand. Like, twice now they did it? Personally, I never really liked the bird starters. Anyway, but poor chicken Piplup and even Rowlet are way better than Quaxley and this thing. Brow and Sprout, you know, like Brout, like what? It even sounds gross. Like, who's gonna pick that? They got me fucked up, man. It looks like, I don't know if you guys, oh, I forgot to look it up. I don't know if you guys know the show. There's a show with these hand-drawn birds called like Cheep, Chirp, and Chip or something like that. I used to watch that a little bit with my sister when I was young. It's Peep in the Big Wide World. Yeah, he looks like he's from that, or like the Duolingo bird. You know, like that. That's what this thing reminds me of. I fucking hate it. Now, the puppy, the fire puppy. I predicted that there was gonna be a puppy in this generation because they have yet to have a puppy. They had a fox. That's not the same. Great. Okay. I see the puppy. He's a fluffy Pomeranian, but he's very lacking in design. He just looks like a big orange blob with a tiny little face, which I understand, like, the tiny little face, like, his design is probably designed that way on purpose. He has a small face and then a big fluffy body, right? So he's meant to look derpy, and his tongue is out and stuff. I liked him when I first saw him because I'm like, oh my god, a puppy, you know? But then I'm not looking at it, I'm like, they needed to add more to him. Like, Pombon is his name, Pomeranian, and Bonfire, which is okay. Like, I get it. That's fine. Like, this is a tropical region, Bonfire. It makes sense. I think Pompon or something like that would have been fine, but the name is okay. It's the look. Like he needed to have like something to like, yeah, he has like a red tip on the top of his head because he has like a fur that looks like a flame, but like that's not enough, you know. Like, and he has a little red thing on his chest, but that's not enough. They need to add something more to its fur to make it flare up. Like, maybe have like yellow tips on the edge of the fur where it flares up, you know. Like, I see what they did. Like, they made the fur kind of look like a big fire thing. That's what it's supposed to look like. But the fact that there's lack of coloration, it doesn't deliver. Like, they needed to add some yellow in there, maybe some white, you know, like make it actually look like a flame. But they didn't do that, and so it's very lacking in design. And the thing is, I gravitate, right? I gravitate towards the derpy starters. I always have. Like, I'm a fan of Chespin and Poplio. Fuecoco I picked, you know, like Fuecoco's design was way better than this guy. Way better fire starter. I like Mudkip a lot. Though my favorite starters, my two favorite ones are Charmander and Trico, but which are cool. So I'm gravitating towards him, you know, and because I really wanted a fire puppy, I concepted my own fire puppy starter Pokemon. And seeing it in reality, it's like, okay, I wish it wasn't a Pomeranian. But my one worry is that it's going to be on 2 legs, anthropomorphic, furry. You know, and I don't like that shit. You gotta stop adding human shit to animal Pokemon. Like, just stop. Stop. Just leave it on 4 legs. Have it be a big fluffy dog. Please. Please. Like, don't do this. Don't do what you did to Sprigatito and to fucking Litten. And to Fennekin. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Please. Oh. Please don't. Do it, Pokemon! Actually come up with a cool design. If I'm gonna get this game, I'm going to look up or ask somebody who knows, does it evolve into a furry? And if they say yes, I'm picking the last guy who's the best design out of the 3, and that is Gekwa. Gekwa looks fine. Like, he looks good. Like, it looks like a Pokemon design. I can see the name, Gecko and Aqua. Okay, yeah. I would probably, if I made a water type gecko, I'd probably name it that, or think about naming it that. And then they just designed a water type gecko, and I don't know what if he's supposed to do something specific. Maybe like something with his eyes, because his eyes are really big. People are saying he looks like a little pet shop. I definitely see that. But I like Gekwa, you know? I like Gekwa. I do. And I think everyone can universally agree that's the best one. Like, it just is. It has the right amount of detail, it has the right amount of cuteness, and the right amount of coolness. You know, like the design, it just has everything that you need to have in a good design. But the other two, absolute shit. And if they fucking fuck up Gekwa's evolution too, like they did with Sobble, make it some weird, you know, scaly, furry crap, that's gonna suck ass. Like, it's gonna be so bad, you know? And don't do that to him, because he's the only one that looks good. But yeah, I've played Pokemon fan games, like I just did Pokemon Peach and Lime, where they made starters that look more like Pokemon, that actually have unique designs, and they don't look ugly, you know what I mean? Like, they look like starter Pokemon, and feel like starter Pokemon. And the fact that the official games can't do that, something is wrong. Something is off. You know, like, I don't know what it is, I don't know what they gotta fix, but something is off, and they need to fix it, and obviously they aren't with this generation. It's very upsetting. And then there was those two, that weird opening cutscene shit with the creepy Pikachus, like with the fur and shit. I hated that. And then they had these Pikachus, like a mommy daddy Pikachu, and like dressed in like clothes. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? And apparently they have a role in the game. I don't know. I haven't looked. Is the website up? Interesting. Here's what the website says. So these new titles feature open world to explore, so it's open world, with beautiful islands and vast ocean, glaring waves that ebb and flow like jelly. The Pokemon that live in harmony with this region's lush environment have developed their own unique ecosystems. By visiting these islands, you're sure to open the door to a brand new adventure. During this adventure, you'll be able to team up all kinds of Pokemon to overcome both the difficult road ahead and even the forces of nature that block your path at times. And it was rumored in the leak that the gimmick, I'm sure there's gonna be a fucking gimmick, is gonna be something to do with like weather. I think that's retarded. Yeah, like even like looking at these images from the, like, they just have images here from the trailer. It looks like shit. Like, it does not look good. It does not. And this is on Switch 2, by the way. Switch 2. And of course, what are they doing? They have different outfits when playing the fucking game, like they did before. In Pokemon Winds, you have the cowboy hat, and in Pokemon Waves, you have the regular hat. Like, come on. I'm sure we're gonna be able to take it off, but come on, man. Like, why even do that? Like, what's even the point? Yeah, so they have different designs, different backpacks, gloves that you start with. Like, why? I don't know why they're doing that again. As long as we're able to customize our outfits. Pombon is the... Wait, Brout is the Bean Chick Pokemon. Pombom is the puppy Pokemon. They don't have that already? And Gekwa is the water gecko Pokemon. Bean Chick. What the hell does that mean? Okay, well, Brout. This Pokemon runs about energetically while photosynthesizing the leaves on his brow, blah, blah. It's dumb. Pombon. Oh, they actually show the ability. Oh, wow. Area below its throat glows faintly from the heat-generating organ within its lungs. This Pokemon is guileless and friendly. And then Gekwa, the best one. This Pokemon launches springy balls of water from its tail. Gekwa is very intelligent and maneuvers shrewdly while putting on airs. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Guys, I'm not making this up right now. I'm not making this up. Look at this. Mr. Windy Chew. Miss Wavy Chew. What the fuck is this? What is this? Don't tell me that's our parent, because they have the same outfit that we have. Oh, the same outfit that the protagonist had. I know I'm saying we and us and stuff, but... These pictures being involved in your adventure, look forward to the future announcements. Like, bro, like... I can't, man. Gekwa looks so much better than the other two. Like... They didn't even try with this one, with Pombon and with Brout. Like, they didn't even fucking try. Like, what are they doing? They be fucking up big time. And you know what? It's just unfortunate. But yeah, like, of course, a part of me goes towards the dumb-looking puppy, you know? I gravitate towards that. Listen, I don't know if I'm gonna be getting these games. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't know if I'm getting this. I really don't. But I'm gonna find out. You know, as they announce more shit, I'm gonna make my own judgment and decide whether to buy it or not when it releases. You know, again, these starters are not original. They did the same thing they did last generation. A bird, a pet, like a common pet. Like they had a cat, now it's a puppy, and a lizard. Well, a reptile. In this case, it's a lizard, a gecko, and last time it was a crocodile. They did the same exact shit as they did last time. Same thing, verbatim. You know, like, the starters are getting less original, and I don't like that. Like, yes, we had another turtle in Generation 4 compared to Generation, 1 with Squirtle, but that was 2 generations later, you know? Like we just had Sobble in Gen 8. But that's not even the problem. The problem is just the design and the approach that they're taking. You know, I don't like it, you know? And I know people say don't like it, don't buy it, but, you know, I want to like it. That's why it hurts. I want to like it because I love Pokemon so much and I just want it to be what it used to be. I really do. But if I have to, I will not buy it. I won't. Especially watch them charge $80 for both versions. Like, oh my shit, bro. If they do that, and the games look like they look like now, which they probably will look the same. My goodness. So, when it comes to everything else, we just have to wait and see. As always, let me know your thoughts. And remember that it's okay to not go with the flow of everybody else. If everybody else is going with the wind and the waves, that doesn't mean you have to. If you're looking at these games and you truly don't feel that it's your Pokemon, then skip it. There's no harm in skipping it. Remember that.